This is tough. I don't know which martial arts to use.
You simply have to experiment with them. It's worth taking the time to do it right. With this strategy...
Right! Now, let's go!
Roger. Ruination phase!
Start!
Lightning strike!
Focus! Let's go!
Roger. Aerial fire! I'll cover you.
Here you go!
All right!
Nice job. Shoot.
Helicopter!
Shoot. I will fulfill my mission, no matter what happens.
I'm right there with you.
Got it! I'll do my best!
Let's go!
Roger.
Protect me, okay?
How unfortunate.
Focus!
Hey, looky here!
Finish that.
Right on point! Here you go!
Onward.
Now! fighting the only answer?
Let's keep this up.
Finish them quickly.
Okay. Now,
I'll
let's
cover
go.
you. Illumination Fang! Wind Blade.
It's not working?
Hey, looky here.
Shoot. Shoot.
Point.
Now!
Yummy. Here you go. I'm ready.
You did it!
Shoot. Shoot. Shoot.
Was this really the only way? It's not working? Right! Now!
Look out.
Let's go!
Flame Spear is on fire. Ruination Fangs.
Protect me, okay?
Igneous
All right!
Nice job.
Aerial fire! Focus! Let's go!
Roger.
Aerial fire!
I'll cover you.
Focus!
Yummy. Here you go. Ready.
I'll cover you.
Let's go!
Flame Spear. Attack.
Oh,
Shoot.
energize.
Shoot. Shoot.
Now! Let's go!
Roger. Ruination Fangs.
Embrace fortitude. Yummy. Here you go. Protect me, okay?
All right!
Nice job. Now's our chance. I will fulfill my mission, no matter what happens.
I'm right there with...
When I see a sunset like this, I can't help but think of home. Give it to us straight, Doc. How's Mila doing?
I understand this Asperixis device is quite advanced, but I can't imagine it could have healed such a grievous wound in so little time.
When I first applied the Asperixis, it caused such intense pain that she passed out. But now that she's more used to it, she can tolerate it, as long as she doesn't exert herself.
Doesn't sound like she's ready for any kind of battle. Sorry, I shouldn't give you such a hard time. It's not like Mila would let a little pain slow her down, right?
Thank you for the explanation. We'll take the lead for a while and give Mila time to rest.
As long as I'm on the battlefield, I'm sure we'll get by.
Thanks, guys.
Onward. Attack.
Strike! Focus! That's one!
Yummy. Here you go.
All right!
Nice job. I'll cover you.
Let's go! Flame spears are quiet! Alright!
Nice job.
Focus!
Shoot.
Now!
Shoot.
Energize!
Alright!
Nice job.
It's not working?
Shoot. Shoot. Shoot.
Right on point!
Focus!
Shoot.
Right on point! Hey, looky here! Protect me, okay? Lynn's turn to blaze.
Is fighting the only answer? I can still do better.
So this is experience.
These tight, dark spaces always get me a little spooked.
Good job, Cheapo! You too! I think that worked out really well. We'll call ourselves the Beauty Link. Beauty? Oh, this is so embarrassing!
You're more like the beast.
That wasn't too bad.
All right! When I see a sunset like this, I can't help but think of dinner. Are we eating soon? Got it.
I can still do better. I've never traveled this deep into Azul before.
Nor I. In Rashagal, very little is known about the interior regions of Azul.
Well, if anyone has any questions, fire away. I've actually come here a number of times.
Because you have a girl in Azul?
I came for work, mind you. Work. But sure, I may have met a few girls over the course of my duties.
Not the most emphatic denial.
Got it.
I did it! Expecting a message, Alvin?
Huh?
I've seen him using that bird to send letters before. To a woman, apparently.
Sorry, folks, I'll be done in a jiff. Everyone, take 5.
Hey, Mila. You gave something to Ivor a while back. Was it the thing you swiped from the laboratory?
Yes. It was the Spyrex used to operate the Lance of Kresnik.
That little thing? But shouldn't you keep it with you?
No. In fact, it would be dangerous to get anywhere near the Lance of Kresnik with that Spyrex in hand.
Oh, well, you know better than me.
There was a problem, however. The channeling circle that bound and captured the Four. I believe it was generated by that Spyrex. I will need to generate a channeling circle of equal power to release them.
In other words, you'll need that Spyrex to save the four great spirits.
I may need the Four's power to destroy the Lance of Kresnik, too. The real question, then, is when should I retrieve the key from Ivor?
Hey, does that mean you can also use Spyrex to cast arts? It's not just for the Lance of Kresnik?
What's the simplest way to explain this? Remember the street lamps in Fenmont? People light them with spirit arts. It's a simple parlor trick. Even a child could do it. But what happens if more powerful spirit arts are required?
Those require a powerful caster, someone with a mana lobe of sufficient capacity. The greater the capacity, the more mana can be produced when using arts. That capacity is determined at birth. It's immutable.
Precisely. That's one of the laws of Riza Maxia. But a Spyrex doesn't rely on the caster at all. A caster wielding a Spyrex can power anything, from a tiny streetlight to a gigantic object like the Lance of Kresnik. Mana capacity ceases to be a limitation.
But that sounds really handy.
It is handy, and that's precisely why it's so dangerous. With the Spyrex, anyone can wield arts potent enough to capture the Four, and anyone can use that power to kill others, just as they plan to do with the Lance of Kresnik. Anyhow, we should get going.
You seem to know a lot about golems. What was that you said about earth spirits?
Golems are artificial constructs created by the Rashagol army through Earth spirit channeling. They can only work within particular spirit climes, but they're very powerful.
Impressive.
Isn't she smart? Although she did just hear all that from Rowan.
So she's just the conductor's parrot.
Elise learns spirit arts through intuition alone, so she hasn't made a proper study of the subject. However, once she learns something, her ability to recall it is quite impressive.
I learned a lot of other things too. Like Fenmon is protected to the north and south by golems, and the Fezabel Marsh. It's an impregnable defense.
Impregnable, huh? Can you tell me what that means?
Well...
Perhaps it's time we expand our lessons beyond just spirit arts.
Hey, Mila? Are you really Maxwell?
I am. Had I not mentioned that yet?
Ah! She isn't human! Run away!
Having seen the strength of Mila's resolve, I have no trouble believing that to be true.
So how come you look so normal?
I have taken physical form by using the elements within a human body as a catalyst, though it has proven to be an irksome vessel with many limitations.
So Mila is Maxwell in a human body.
Well, it doesn't change who she is, right? Let's leave it at that. It's still a little scary.
But haven't you always known Mila to be scary when she's angry about something?
I guess that's true.
Are they afraid of me? Or is that a sign of respect? Well, I suppose either will do.
It's a pain, but I better try to bang out a letter. Let's see.
Look, Alvin's writing another letter.
My dearest, now that the interseasonals have blown their last, and the spirit climb has settled, my thoughts stray to you and your well-being.
He's so formal.
He's gotta be writing to a woman.
That reminds me, Jude. How come you didn't answer any of the letters I sent to you in Fenmont?
I didn't know what I was supposed to say. You only ever talked about yourself. Also, your penmanship could use some work.
I can't believe you! You blow me off and still have the nerve to complain.
But I could barely even decipher them. You yank the pen so hard it tears the paper.
Well, maybe I'll just copy you. Your cutesy little bubble letters are straight from a little girl's diary.
What? Guys aren't allowed to write neatly? That's sexist.
I'm not being sexist. That's exactly how it looks.
Then you've proven my point. You are sexist.
I'll never run out of things to write about with these people around.
chance! We got this!
Let's go!
Here you go!
How unfortunate.
I'm ready!
All right!
Nice job.
Let me okay?
All right!
Nice job. Hunt the tinsel and avenge the
Go,
fallen.
Tipo!
I did it!
I hope I can get better.
Don't worry.
I think that worked out really well. We'll call ourselves the Beauty Link.
Beauty? Oh, this is so embarrassing!
You're more like the beast.
Are you ladies feeling well? Anyone need a break?
I'm okay. You sure are friendly. I thought mercenaries were supposed to be gruff and scary.
That's just a stereotype. Although there certainly are a few like that. A true pro uses good manners and a kind demeanor to compensate for the job's shadier aspects.
Huh! I guess Alvin would be even worse if he was rude as well as devious.
I suppose.
Man, you really are cool if you can let comments like that roll off your back, little buddy.
Right? Sass from stuffed animals, cheeky teenagers calling me little buddy. Nope, don't care one bit.
I can still do better.
All right, not bad.
I did it!
Let's do this!
It's not working? I'll cover you. Steel! That's one! Flame spear on fire! Shoot!
I'm ready!
Now! Now! Let's go! Flame spear!
Right on point!
Steel! That's one! Flame spear! Now! Focus! That's one!
Roger.
Area fire! Illumination phase! Igneous crush! Lightning strike! Flame spear! Shoot! All right!
We can do
Nice
this!
job! I can still do better.
Wow, you two are like the ultimate combo! Oh no, not at all. So embarrassing! Wait, who's who now?
Never stop improving.
Onward.